Hey guys, it is your neighborhood florist, Nikki Lee, giving you the Behind the Gate recap. This is episode 43. It's about time. That is going to be the title of this here episode. It's about time. And what am I talking about? It's about time that Doug has admitted that he's got a problem. It's about time he has admitted that he has got a problem. He just walked into Dr. Nicole's office and says, everything we say in here is confidential. Yes? Yes. I'm an addict. Hi, I'm Doug and I'm an addict. Hi, Doug. Keep coming back. It works if you work it. Shout out to all my Al-Anon and Alateen folks out there. If you know, right? It's gonna be good because he's starting to get some help, and we're gonna see where this thing go. Ciao. Naomi and Martin catching up. So Naomi and Martin catching up with Diego. That's his name. Diego, the one that's sleeping with Vanessa. Dr. McBride's wife. I digress. They up at the club. They run into each other and they reminisce about karaoke night. Y'all remember karaoke night with Miss Anita got up there and sang, and then Naomi and Danny were doing they swoops, right? They were doing all of their things. So they absolutely loved karaoke night. She asked about the family, and Martin clams up so that she immediately, as an attorney, does her attorney thing and follows up like, so what it is that's really going on with you? And he was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep my business to myself. Now that is the smartest thing that man has said since I started watching this here show. I'm talking about the Mr. Hothead he is. He has the audacity to be able to filter himself. Never thought that was gonna be a thing. Never seen that coming. But they're reminiscing, and as she's being inquisitive and investigating, she was like, as long as you know that your family is always comes first, guess who chasses in and again calls himself to be the center of attention? Bill. Oh, can we just get one episode where we're not talking about Bill? I mean, good Lord. I hate that man. To me, that's great acting. Because for you to hate a man that ain't even real, girl, you tripping. That's what I'm gonna say that's what I'm gonna tell my kids. That he was a real guy. Do you know Bill Hamilton? He's a real dude. But what also, back to Martin and the family, Tyrell and the old girl from school, the one that got his picture of his underwear, and her boyfriend was the one that beat him up. They was in aubergines, playing chess. So I'm still holding out that I think she's scamming him and she's setting him up for the okie doke. But it could be the sign of young love. I don't know. It's too early to really tell where this thing is gonna go. Okay, so I wasn't wrong when I was saying Bill Hamilton is an asshole. He is definitely barking up the wrong tree. He is antagonizing Naomi, begging for Chelsea to come speak to him, and he is pushing Martin for some odd reason, talking about some you don't want to cross me. What is it? What is up with him? Like, he's really doing something completely extra. I don't know what it is. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing a lot of it. Don't appreciate it that much. It's a little creepy. Don't know what's going on with Bill, but he's pushing a button for some odd reason. And also, the sister done seen what you call it with the girl at the cafe. So cute. But I'm still out. The jury's still out on that one. Don't get too excited, but just know that there's something going on. It's brewing. It's a tingling. Um Also, Vanessa, she is definitely one hot to trot mama. She done called Diego and said, hey, I ain't seen you in a while. I got a little showing. I need a little workout before I go to my appointment. Like, she is doing a hookup already. It's insane. But I'm finished with this arrangement. As we finish with this episode, there we go. We got a little flower. It's Mother's Day, y'all. Get into it. All right. Ciao. Derek and Ashley gonna move in together. Now, he all nervous. She thinking he gonna propose, but they moving in together. I mean, when you wake up with somebody and have morning sex and you ain't brushed your teeth, oh, you in a relationship. So they trying to make it official, which is super good. I think she's still in love with Dre, but I digress. Child, Dr. McBride is in his bag today. Now, he don't went to Nicole to confide in her because he has been living with this demon for a little while. So he done confided in her for sure, right? And her first move is not to be a lending ear, not to give him, the psychiatrical support that he needs, not to, you know, be not just his therapist, but also his his wife's best friend. No, she immediately says you need to go to a support group. You need to go tell your business to these people out here in the world. And he like, what are you talking about? I can't tell people what I'm doing. I can't go to no public meetings and tell folks about my business. I came to you because I needed to talk to you. I needed to talk to someone. And I chose you. And this is how you repay me. This is how you get back at me. I ain't going out there to talk to nobody about that. She's like, well, what if Vanessa finds out that you ain't been doing what you said? You know what? That part don't matter. I ain't telling nobody. That's what he's saying. We'll see where I go. This episode is good. Bill done went ahead and threatened Martin. You know what he's talking about. That's exactly what he said. You know what I'm trying to say. You know, we need to be friends. You need to know who your friends are. You need to be reminded what I've done for you. Bill, if Bill ain't a narcissist, I don't know what a narcissist is. He is a narcissist in a blue suit, honey. He is talking to Martin like, I know you trying to run for president. Like, he ain't say it, but he's saying it. I know you have, political ambitions. I know you trying to be something. I know you trying to get somewhere. I know people. I know people that you think you can. And Martin ran down his resume. He was like, first of all, boo boo the fool, I don't need you. I come from a long line of people who are in the political field. Even when we got the right to vote, my people was doing the thing. I am the youngest congressman. I have got the ear of the establishment. I am people love me. And Bill was like, yeah, those people will leave you in the dust when the time comes to it. Understand, but if you want to get behind the veil, you're going to need me. And remember, we have a mutually beneficial reason for us to stay friends. Oh, who is doing the right in this episode? Come on with it. So here's the thing. Dr. McBride is still pouring his heart out to Dr. Nicole. He's basically saying, I'm a scared young boy who is addicted to adrenaline, and I am ashamed that I haven't spoken to my wife about things. I am unhappy. We are not happy as a couple. I don't want to lose my wife. I love my wife. All of the things, right? And he talks about how Joey runs the casino, and his friend Randy is a part of the scheme, right? And Dr. Nicole gives him some really great advice. You need to speak to your wife. You need to be upfront and tell her and give her the option to make decisions. Yeah. Oh, that's going to come back to get her. Oh, that's going to come back to eat her up. Woo, wait. That's going to come back. When that bombshell about Tim and Leslie Dana Anna drop, oh, she gonna eat them words. She gonna eat them words on a plate with a knife and a fork and a napkin, honey. You just watch. You just watch. Now, Bill done cornered Tomas. Bill at the club, causing mayhem for just about everybody. He goes in and he's so desperate to talk to Naomi and Chelsea. He's doing flashbacks of when he was about to destroy Danny's world and leave her. I didn't know that Chelsea had actually reached out to him and told him, like, look, I'm trying to cut mom from being my manager. I need you to be nice to her. I need you to be romantic. I need you to do things. Can you do that for me, Dad? And he was like, um, yeah, I could do that for Danny Dupree. She'll bounce back. And he was like, Danny Dupree? Who is that? Why you calling her by her government name? You don't usually do that. That should have been her sign. You know, sometimes people put breadcrumbs right in your face and you don't even see them. You so busy worried about what you got going on. You don't even see that that man was unhappy and he had no desire to be with her. When he told her he wasn't gonna be romantic, that was a sign from God himself. But I digress. But he ends up inviting Tomas over to lunch and just to have a little conversation. He told him that get a salsa. And he was like, nah, 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 nah. Get some scotch. We want the good 25, the McLaren 25. I knew what he was saying, the good stuff. And he's like, well, what if I get drunk at work? He was like, don't worry about it. You'll be all right. You can, make sure you just sip slow if you got a weak kidney. But anyway, you know why he doing all of that? Buttering Tomas up. I'm telling you, Tomas is about to get down a road that he ain't even ready for. He's like, he wants him to tell him all the secrets of that meeting. The meeting with the girls from the suit that's suing him. They getting on the board to decide how they're going to handle workplace harassment and stuff like that, right? Well, he ends up telling him, like, I want to know everything that's going on in there because doesn't that happen without me knowing. So Tomas is like in between a rock and a hard place. If he don't give up the goods, he's not going to get promoted. And for Bill Hamilton to actually say it out of his mouth, I am the man who controls your future. I'm telling you, that's an HR violation waiting to happen. But who's going to tell HR when it's the boss? I feel bad for Tomas, but in a way I don't. But in a way I kind of do feel bad for the man. Child, that Naomi, she is Captain Save a Ho. Now they got this homeless lady down at the precinct. Her husband done called her because social worker was clearing out the way and ended up throwing that lady's stuff away. Yeah, obviously she attacked her. You mess with my stuff, I'm gonna attack you too. So now she facing second-degree assault charges. Well, Naomi is like, well, I'm gonna I'm gonna save the day. I wish she would go sit down and go have babies or something. I hate to say it that way. Like I feel like a anti feminist when I say that. But really, at some point, you have to realize that some people just don't want your help. Because she basically told her to kick rocks. She told her to kick rocks. One, she ain't got no money, and two, she just don't like. She just don't like them. She's like, well, this is gonna be a hard sale. It could have just been a no. Sometimes you got to take people's no's for no's and stop trying to push your own agenda on other people. But hopefully she'll get her the help that she needs. Because the first thing I'm gonna ask her is do you want to stay homeless? Because there are some people who like where they're at is where they're at and they like it. So if you like it, then I love it. I'm gonna leave you where you at. But if you want something different, I will help you make that change. I will help you do different in your life. But if you don't want the help, I'm not gonna force myself on you. That's just me. But I'm not on the soap opera. I ain't got some other body writing my life. I write my own life, just like you can write your own life. Let's keep going. Oh, did I tell you about Derek and Ashley? He is just confessing his love for her. He really wants to move in with her. It almost seems like he wants to move out from his roommates and then move in with her. Like it's convenient, not necessarily because I love you, but that's what he's telling her, that I love you and you're my everything, baby. You're my everything. That's Drake. I guess we don't talk about Drake no more. But I digress. Child, honey, listen. First of all, I'm in here doing Mother's Day flowers. That's why I look like this. I look like the end of the day because this is the end of the day. But listen, them women that they want everything. They coming for Bill's neck, and Bill is about to have none of it. You hear me? But also the real tea is that Bill is sick. He is either having a stroke or a heart attack. That little episode that he had with Naomi that day at the office is coming back to bite him, and it's coming back with a vengeance. He is going to have a medical episode. I'm talking about all the stress that's about to drop anyway, because you know they did a little preview sneak. But before I get to that, I want to make sure I cover everything in this episode. This episode was good. This episode was steamy. Dr. McBride, that's what I want to talk about. Dr. McBride finally sat down with Vanessa, but he ain't tell her he got a gambling problem. He just told her that, things are happening with us and that we're growing apart. And I just want you to know that I love you and I'm always going to be there for you. And she starts to get emotional, start to cry because she don't went to see Diego because she was trying to get her some ding ding before the end of her day. But Dr. McBride came in and was like, look, I really need to talk to you. I really need to tell you how I'm feeling, what's going on with me. She's like, oh, no, I want to hear it. My drama quota is full for the day. He was like, listen, I really need you. Phone rings. I really thought she was about to dart on him when he need her most. Cause like if a man is really in a place where he's ready to talk about himself, don't diss him. Because the moment you dismiss him or reject him, he will never forget it. He will never open up again. And if he does, it'll be with reluctance. You got to pry bar it open. So if a man opens up his heart to you and he opens up a space where he can feel comfortable enough to tell you what's going on in his life, please put the phone down and listen to that man. So she did. She cut him off a few times where I thought he could have really went. And I told you she did that before when he was going to tell him that he had an addiction and there was something going on with Joey, but she cut him off and because she thought he was cheating on him. But I digress. But it's really important to understand that they did a little sneak peek. Honey, Bill told Haley that Tim cheated on Dr. Nicole. Oh, child, it's gonna get good. It's about to go because they was at the anniversary party, and Dr. Nicole was like, somebody better tell me what's going on. And Kat was like, I'm about to lose my family, aren't I? Yeah, it's about to happen. It's a coming. It's a coming. It's beyond the gates. I'm your favorite florist's favorite florist, your girl Nikema Lee. I'm listening. I'm doing the recaps of Beyond the Gates, a brand new soap opera on CBS, Paramount Plus. I ain't getting paid for this, but I just enjoy a good drama that is soaked around a wealthy family that is intense and drama filled with emotionally intelligent, sexy men and beautiful, rich, wealthy women who got the softest of lives. I love it. If you don't love it, make sure you follow. Make sure if you don't watch the show, just listen to my recaps. I'll keep you up with the tea. I love you. Y'all take care. All right, bye.